Now, staff of GCNet have been laid off following cancellation of the port clearing processing contract with government. And they've dragged management of the company to the National Labour Commission to compel them to pay the compensation packages. The workers say life has become unbearable for them since the layoffs, with one person dying, according to them, due to his inability to access medical care. An earlier arbitration at the NLC concluded that GCNet must immediately pay off the workers once their contracts have been terminated. But the former workers say the company has since not honored that agreement. Let's speak to the legal representatives of the workers, Senor Ejabeng, who is joining me via Zoom. Mr. Ejabeng, this is supposed to be a straightforward divorce. Why are we in this situation right now?
Well, the situation is unfortunate. We're not sure why management is not paying the workers, but I believe a bit of patience would do. I believe the monies involved are huge, and so they may be putting things in place to make payment. And so we continue to wait and hope that they will pay as soon as possible.
What's going to happen next after the dismissal of a request for review in relation to the expectation of redundant staff? Okay, it looks like Mr. Ejabeng is frozen on us, but we can try it one more time and see if he hears. Mr. Ejabeng, do you hear me?
Hello? The review was not supposed to have...
Did you just start? If not, can you go over, because then I wouldn't hear what you said earlier regarding the second question.
Yes, what I was saying is that we should not have been here in the first place, because we all know that an arbitration award is final and binding and not reviewable. And we cannot understand why, the review was applied for in the first place. But having said that, the Labour Commission has come out to say that the review is not possible, and so payment should be made. And that being the case, payment should be made immediately.
Oh. Well, we hear also that the NLC is meeting both parties tomorrow. That's correct?
Yes. Parties have been invited by the National Labour Commission because the workers declared a sit-down strike action, after which the National Labour Commission requested that the strike should be called off, and that has been done. And so in view of that, the National Labour Commission is inviting the parties to come and appear before it tomorrow. And we hope that the matters will be trashed out properly and then resolved accordingly tomorrow.
Okay, we'll look forward to that meeting, and I'm sure we'll get some updates. But in the meantime, how are the workers coping?
Well, unfortunately, one worker has been lost, died of cardiac issues, and so yesterday the workers held a 1-week memorial for him, and so things are difficult, I think, and it's going to be important that the payment be made very quickly so that it can forestall any further actions from the workers.
But I'm just a bit curious, and in all sensitivity to the friends and family who have lost this person, how concrete is the linkage between the person's death to what is happening with this divorce?
Well, we are playing by what we're hearing from those who are close to the family, and that is why we believe that perhaps it might be out of frustration that he might have suffered the fate he suffered. So I can't tell for sure. I'm not a medical person, but from what the workers are saying and from what people close to the family are saying, it could have been part of the issues. Because I tell you what, since June, the workers have not had any salaries, and management has continuously postponed the payment and using legal processes and all that. And so a lot of the workers have been frustrated. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of frustration in the workers.
Looks like I've lost Mr. Jabin again, but that's a very good note because he's answered all the questions on our mind at this point as we wait for that NLC meeting tomorrow. But Senor Jabin there, he's lawyer for former workers of GCNet.